Hi, my name is Lucas Javier Nira, and today's video is about a controversial topic about something that people cannot feel confident about. And it's about that why do most people in society um, mostly lie instead of telling the truth? And but my response is that usually there's most people out there just decide to find a way uh, to avoid other situations that consider to be that they want to know, but they always just find a way to make up some sort of um, make believe answer that don't really count as considered proof, and people just felt confused or kind of wanted to know the real answer, but they somehow avoid it because they either don't want to take the risk or they just feel that they're in fear of showing honesty to other people. And usually, telling the truth is considered to be a challenge for most people in society because they usually find a way to just leave it all the way. But the thing is that it the lie that it keeps you inside your mindset, and usually that lie will find a way to release out and probably break it, and then somebody else is going to show some proof about the real truth. They're going to stop at you at all costs until you know the real answer to that situation. Now, usually I'm not saying that lying is considered to be a bad thing, because usually there's you still need to lie in some other ways, but in something like an urgent, very urgent situation, like for example, okay, when you live in this country, you must make sure you have a very legal registrations and ID, personal ID, and usually that's the requirement to live in this country, and of course your residence too. But the thing is that you are considered to be an immigrant, and you can move to America from another country, and you move here. But the thing is, you don't have the residence to be legalized in this country. So the only way to do that is to try to avoid like people who are able to working for this country, and if they ever spot in, the best way you can do is try to ignore those kind of people and wait until you get to the office to try to get your ID and all your requirements for to be legalized in this country. Because, well, it's like you're lying to them, okay? But usually you're just avoiding it. But it's sort of like lying, but it's not. I think it's called the term exaggeration, which it's like you're giving them the truth, but it's a little hints of lies because you start out without it. But usually you're gonna get it sooner because that's gonna happen. And once you get the all the requirements to say legalized and for staying in the U.S., you're just gonna know that you're actually telling the truth. But it's more like an exaggeration. But they still able to show proof anyway because they got it. So those kind of situations like that, it's considered to be fine to lie. Alright? Now, usually, people prefer to tell lies because they find it much easier to move on with life. But honestly, it just doesn't work most of the time because usually some people are very smart about that. They're actually making up things not that's considered not to do, but they do it anyway because they probably prefer that. But it just sometimes doesn't work for everyone else because everyone can get a spawn on a hint that they're actually lying depending on how they move or how they feel, depending on emotions and stressed they are. The truth is the hardest to see when we were very busy protecting a carefully engineered and highly effective self image. We start believing it's only safe to be the image of ourselves in this way that we feel like it's just considered to be unpredictable to know when you're going to see the person react when you give him the true answer to the problem that you made, or depending on the actions that you consider that you did it yourself. And usually it's the fact that you're supposed to feel that you're supposed to feel guilty. You're supposed to feel guilty of what you made, and usually giving it a lie is just gonna make the your body function really bad. Because when you lie, the stress that it's gonna go, the blood pressure levels are going inside your body, meaning that the body wants you to get rid of the secret behind the situation that you have. They want it wants to be released. The truth wants to be released, and they want to try to give it to that specific person in order to want to keep moving comfortably. Now, I would suggest to just tell the truth to this person, and you'll probably see forgiveness. Because honestly, everyone would deserve forgiveness anyway. They will give you anything to offer that to feel fine and happy and move on. A kind of an easy way to give somebody the truth is to know that your partner or any person that you met should trust you most of the time. You should remember that certain friend that you have should be trusted you in any way. And if you tell the truth, they might understand. And also they can believe you. And other times, other people that they could meet can be sad too for what you made. But in the end, all that will be ignored. All that will be just forgotten and just move on with life. The thing is that if you tell the truth to a person instead of telling a lie, the situation of the problem will be at least more capable of, of giving a more respectable way to acknowledge the circumstance of your actions. And also that more people will believe of what you made will be resolved to know that you are part of more the good people around this around the civilization as we know it.